The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Ryan Wilkes here with Carson-Newman head softball coach Michael Graves of the Eagles split with Limestone here at the Vic. 8-5 loss in game one before a 10-2 run rule victory in game two. So, Coach, start with the positives from game two. Would you like in your team's bounce back effort to run rule Limestone in that second game?
I like the way we come out with the bats. Lou gave us a chance in the circle, and she held them pretty good for the 5 or 6 innings we had to play. But I thought our approach at the plate was a lot better. In the first game, our swing playing kind of got away from us. If we was playing on any other field other than our own, we've probably scored 13, 14 runs on them, but we just kept flying out to the fence. So we discussed in between games we got to, flatten the swing playing out a little bit. And so I think it paid off.
So you talked about game two, and Lorelei Spradlin hasn't really been – it's been a tough stretch for her in her freshman season, but a really nice bounce-back effort today from her. Would you like from Lorelei and not only forcing some soft contact but limiting the free passes?
She's a tough kid. She's been dealing with some back issues, and we got her some treatment there, and hopefully we figured out a routine that will help her, and we need her down the stretch, so hopefully it works.
So game one, not necessarily your day in that first game of 8-5 loss to Limestone. It was the first loss here since February 5th. It was a 2-run start for you guys, but then you went scoreless for 4 consecutive frames. What do you got to do better in those situations to produce some more quality efforts in those middle innings?
Really, I thought we hit the ball pretty hard, but we just flew out to the fence over and over and over. And, when we get our, I keep saying swing playing, but when we swing up on the ball and it's just carrying so far, that's when we got to go back to hitting line drives in the gap. And we worked all day in practice yesterday, hitting right center gap and hitting right field line. So I don't know, it just got away from us, but, they rebounded nice in game two. But we can't keep giving away games. And I think we've given away at least 3 games in conference play that we shouldn't have lost.
So that effort from Sierra in game one, you've talked about her competitiveness all season. I think that's one way to describe that performance. She was missing the zone a little bit, had 7 walks, but she had 7 strikeouts as well, and she pitched over 150 pitches for you guys in that first game. What'd you like from her effort, despite maybe it not being completely her day in the circle?
Just the way she's always ready to go back out there when I ask her to do it. I think in the 5th inning, she'd only given up 3 hits, and I'm going to take responsibility for 2. I probably shouldn't have called the pitch that got hit out to the one kid to make it 2-2, and then I called a pitch that I shouldn't have that got hit in the right center gap. So those 2 are on me. But if I had to critique anything, maybe throw a little more strikes and get ahead in the count more, because I think we threw a lot of pitches to every batter that was up there.
So in game two, you guys had 2 big innings that really propelled you all. You had that 1 run in the last inning on Kennedy Waters walk-off RBI single, but innings of 5 and 4. You did have those 2 scoreless frames, but what does that say about your team's ability to score in bunches and how that can be a weapon for you guys moving forward?
Well, not having Sienna, it really hurts. Both offensively and defensively. So we're trying to find a lineup to where we can have people on base for the likes of Hayden and McCauley, and when we get Mari going, it's good. Kennedy's starting to come around. Abby hit the ball really hard that game. We can get Santana and Brooklyn going. Our offense is hard to beat. It's just we got to find the right rhythm where everybody's going to benefit off of each other.
So don't want to beat a dead horse with this, but 3-8 on the road. You go back on the road on Saturday at UVA Wise. What are the keys to take this performance into the weekend and go to UVA Wise and get a pair of wins?
Man, I wish I knew. Me and Holly's been trying to figure it out. We've come up with everything from a new routine to maybe a uniform change to, I don't know. It's just, and it's not even bad luck. I just don't think we're playing very good on the road. Our offense is not as good. We've dissected stats. There's a huge comparison between our home stats and our road stats, and we play on such a bigger field at home, so I don't get it. But we got to figure out something, and we're just going to keep trying. But if we get this type of effort, we're always going to have an opportunity to win.
Ryan Wilkes with Carson-Newman head softball coach Michael Graves after the Eagles split with Limestone here at the Vic. Be back in action on Saturday at UVA Wise right here on the Eagles Sports Network.